Good afternoon, YouTube Pipers. Warwickshire Piper here. Recording this from the leafy suburbs of Solihull. I've just done a job at the town's food festival. It's very nice. Plenty of freebies. What a good thing. And I thought I'd come back to the car and record this before I hit the M42 and the M6 and make a slow drive home, which it normally is at this time of night on a Friday afternoon. Okay, the Enigma. I'm calling this review the Enigma. Yesterday, I picked up a cheap tin of Samuel Gawith black cherry pipe tobacco, basically, which is a black Cavendish blend flavoured with ripe cherries. Okay, sounds wonderful, doesn't it? I got it for a tenner from a, you'll have to forgive me, I've got a stinking cold and I might break out into a sneezing fit, but I'll try not to. I'm a bit snuffly as well, so I'll try and struggle through this. And I was quite excited to crack it open and see what it's like. I quite like cherry arrows. Although maybe not so much these days, but Cult Blood Red Moon is obviously, a lot of you will have heard of that, is one of the best cherry aromatics out there. And I was hoping that this was going to be something similar to that. Oh, what a disappointment. What a disappointment. I popped the tin. And as always, the first thing that you do when you pop the tin, you stick your nose in it to get an idea of the tin note. And nothing. There was more of a smell of cherries, I think, coming out of my box of cornflakes in my cereal cupboard. There was nothing, and I'm not kidding. I even have to ask two other people, can you smell cherries in this tobacco? And both of the people that I asked, one of them my girlfriend, who has a particularly sensitive nose, as most women tend to have, said she couldn't smell any cherries at all. She said she got a faint hint of fruit, but that was it. But she said it wasn't unpleasant. Well, this is just the thing. The smell isn't unpleasant. It reminded me a little bit of fruit crumble in a way. It was certainly no Blood Red Moon. Certainly no strong cherry aromatic. Whether the guy that's in charge of putting the cherry toppings on blends at Samuel Gawith up in Kendal left work early that day and I've got a Friday afternoon tin, I'm not sure, but there is no discernible cherry aroma to it. I don't know whether anybody else has tried this blend or had any experience with it that can help me out and maybe argue with me. Maybe it's me, maybe I have got a bad tin. I mean, I suppose these things do happen. One thing that I noticed as well with the tin when I opened it was that, uncharacteristically for Samuel Gawith and Gawith and Hogarth blends, which generally run a little bit moist, this was quite dry. It's a coarse cut. It's a coarse cut blend. I shall show you. Give me 2 seconds. It is a coarse cut blend. I don't know whether you can see that. And it is very dry. And it has about as much moisture in it as my 40-year-old Edgeworth Ready Rubbed. That's that's the first thing that I thought of. I've got terrible flare coming in the back of this because there's a car just pulled out of a parking space. Hopefully when she moves that will go, so I apologise for this. Excellent. Bugger off, you stupid woman. That's it. Marvellous. Yeah, it was very dry. Now that got me thinking maybe the seal had gone on the tin. I dated the tin to 2016, April 2016, so it got a year or so on it. But when I did crack the tin, there was the usual what I call the angel's breath of a fizz psst, when you crack the tin. So no, the seal was intact. Whether or not the year or two of age on it has taken the smell of the cherries away, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, but I was disappointed, really. But having said that, it wasn't a horrible smell. So I thought, right, well, let's light it up. Let's fire it up. And again, no discernible taste of cherries with the first few draws. I'm smoking it now in my UK PTC Pipe of the Year Blakemar Cutty, and I thought smoking a cherry blend, I should put it in a cherry coloured pipe. But I say cherry in the loosest sense of the word. Now again, it's not an unpleasant smoke. It's a coarse cut tobacco. It lights easily, it packs easily. It's easy to keep lit. It's got that nice smooth texture, that nice smooth taste. The exclusive black Cavendish blends tend to have. If I was to say it had a taste, I would say cream soda with a faintest hint of vanilla, I would say. That's what I get from it. Very, very smooth, very creamy, not an unpleasant smoke at all. Very pleasant. Medium-ish, I would say, mild to medium in the nicotine department. Usual sort of Samuel Gawith strength for an aromatic. Their blends do tend to run on the sort of medium to strong side, even the aromatics, and this is no exception really. I would say medium. It's very, very pleasant. It's a very, very pleasant smoke. Would I buy it again? Maybe. Maybe. Excuse me. But partly out of curiosity, obviously it's an enjoyable smoke, but partly out of curiosity to see whether if I bought another tin of it, managed to source another tin, it would actually smell of bloody cherries, because that's what's annoying me. It doesn't smell of bloody cherries. You know, it's like having it would be like having a mint choc cornetto that doesn't taste of mint. You know, I don't know, it's bizarre. It really is. It's like I say, it's a bit of an enigma to me, but a pleasant enigma. Certainly not a horrible one. And that's it really, guys. I mean, for a tenner, you know, I can't go wrong. I can't really complain, and I'm not complaining really. but you you buy something that's supposed to taste like and smell like cherries, you expect it to bloody taste and smell like cherries. And Samuel Gawith, black cherry pipe tobacco, doesn't. Okay, I'm suing you. It's a big con. No, I'm only kidding. And that's it, guys. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. As I say, I'm going to have a steady drive back to Rugby now. And I'm not going to do much this evening because I don't feel great particularly. I'm full of cold. But I've got the weekend off, which is good. Just, hopefully I should be able to get another clip or two up for you. So that's it, guys. Have a very pleasant evening. Stay safe on your drive homes if you're driving home later. And I'll see you in a bit. I'll be back.